So welcome back to Dumpster Fires, the Atomic Shop. As you can see, season 22 is still going. The Oxodal plushie set and the plushie display post are still there. Camp contest is still running from September 2nd through September 29th. You've only got about, we'll go with 5 days to be on the safe side of getting it done. The off-road bundle is back in the Atomic Shop. It was the one that was there and disappeared last week. I didn't bother filming this earlier because, well, I was sick for most of the day, so you'll have to forgive me and accept my apology for it running a little late. Um, so the off-road bundle, what it consists of is you have the off-road vehicle, which is this right here, the Jeep. The off-road tire rack, which is this right here. You have a player prefix, which of course isn't displayed, which is off-road. And you have the Rusted Glory American flag, which is a sheet metal American flag. So yeah, not bad. Now, we also have the Back Alley Dealer bundle, which is new, which is funny because basically you get the Street Corner Salesman, the Samurai Sword paint, the fake Rad Roach, has been there before. This is the Surplus Sack Backpack, and you get this workbench skin for the brewing bench. This is one of my favorite skins for the brewing bench, but again, not really. I mean, if you don't have this vendor, I suppose it could be worth it. But you've got to remember it's 1,500 atoms for something that's already, almost all of this stuff is old. The off-road bundle, on the other hand, is 1,000 atoms, which not too bad, not too good. You got the patriotic paint job and the U.S. flag waving thing is in here as well. I'm surprised they didn't put those two in that bundle, but at the same time, it makes sense not to. So the Liberator's still in here, the Snuggle Spike plushie display, the Oxodal set, which I honestly don't care about. You've got the Fire Station bundle, which is an older bundle made up of older items that were from one of the previous scoreboards, and some of them are from the, they have the Charleston Station prefab bundle that comes out as well. So, yeah. And I guess technically this is the Fire Station bundle, so I guess technically it is that bundle. But they have, literally, you can buy the Charleston Station in a prefab bundle that is labeled, I forget what it's labeled, but it's like 2-story buildings. Complete Chaos Power Armor skin, which is, again, one from one of the older scoreboards. This is still my favorite outfit in the game. I love the helmet. I think it looks cool as shit. Notice I don't own it. The flamingo paint. The Slocum Joe coffee machine. The Blood Eagle's Nest, which I think is one of the ones that I bought to begin with. The Lodge set is on sale, which it does come with a fireplace. The chalk letter kit, which is just the letters on the chalkboard themselves, and they do not show up on a lot of other materials well because they are not properly meshed. You have clean mannequins, you have the Enclave turret kit, the Pegasus weapons rack, and the Wavy Willards wipeout set. You also have, under the greatest hits, the Feral Ghoul costume, the Cuddles outfit, which I don't apparently get to see. So, it's the Cuddles the Clown outfit, my mistake. The Chally Clean outfit, the Grinder paint for the chainsaw, the Deep Space dish, which is actually fairly big, it's like a 2-story dish, and the Raven perch. Under specials, you've got for Fallout First, you've got the aid box, you've got the train bridge, you've got improved bait today, you've got the modular mainframe, the blue kit. There is also a red kit and a black kit, if I remember correctly. There is a green dress, and I'm sure there's probably 2 other things that I don't have on this section. And I'm sure there's another 2 things here that I don't have. So make sure you check yourself, because in all honesty, I do not always get the things that I purchase to show up and it to show as purchased items in my feed for some reason. I don't know if it's a setting that I have turned on. I went through and turned off all that crap. It should all show up, but who knows. Anyway, the Enclave Specialist Bundle, which has the Specialist Suffix, a Power Armor skin, a jetpack, an outfit, a hat, the Enclave Plotting Table, which is one that I do have, the Stalker plushie, which is the cutest thing ever, the Atom model, and the White Springs Off data center computer. So, I mean, some cool stuff. It's all down here pretty much, except for the suffixes. Those are, you know, never there. Of course, there's all the stuff for the Fallout first things, the makeup bundles and all that kind of stuff. And you can go through and, like this one here, the only reason this even shows up for me is because it has a photo mode frame that I refuse to buy. Because I don't see a point in buying photo mode frames, and I didn't see a point in buying them in scoreboards where I had a choice. Just saying, it's got to be pretty damn cool to be a photo mode frame for me to actually buy it. Now, that being said, the season is still running. You got quite a while to go through it. I'm on 66 on this character. I want to think the other one is on 56, because there's about 10 levels between them. I would suggest doing as good as you can, get through this as fast as humanly possible, and go ahead and have as much fun as you can with what you're doing. Because, yeah, you deserve to. Talk to you later.